Hello? I tried to film this intro like 5 times and it just wasn't working out. My audio wasn't getting picked up for whatever reason, but nonetheless, there's a few things I gotta tell you guys. First, being I haven't streamed or uploaded onto YouTube in about a month and a half, and it's because I had a handful of life events transpire, and I'll tell you right now what they were. One, not really a life event, but Ale, my sister, and friends, we all went on vacation for a week. That was a ton of fun. 2, Ale and I got engaged. 3, Ale and I got married. And 4, Ale and I got a puppy, and she's right there. She's a purebred Siberian Husky, and her name is Slash. Love that dog to death. We've had her for about 2.5 weeks now. She turns 4 months this Friday. I'm filming this intro September 13th. It is a Tuesday. So she turns 4 months September 16th. It's Daddy's little girl. Love that dog to death. But this is going to be episode 1 of our Ratchet Clank Let's Play series on hard mode difficulty. I wanted to play through challenge mode, but I just couldn't figure out how to turn it on because this isn't my first time playing the game. But we settled for hard mode. Maybe in the future I'll replay this game on challenge mode and just upload the whole VOD onto the YouTube channel. As you guys know, I always stream while I film. So instead of chopping it up into episodes, we'll just throw the whole thing on there and call it a day. So in this episode, we're going to be taking on the first planet, Planet Veldin. If you do enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. It feels good to be back, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. By starting a new game, existing save data will be overwritten, blah, blah, blah. As normal, let's go. Let's just hop into it. Let's enjoy these cutscenes together. They're really high quality.
Open up on 7. Move it out, Shiv. Oh, yeah. Hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117. Shiv.
117, the Master Chief?
You think you can break me, Copper? Yeah, I've been in the darkest pits of the universe. Places that
Shout out
will
to
make
Master
your
Chief.
bones rattle. The eternity
Shout out to
pits of
Halo.
Lord Doom, the iron holding no balance.
This game is very silly. The Ratchet Clank series is a very silly series.
Greetings, new fish. I'm
Captain Quark. I don't believe it.
They don't take many things
I used
serious.
to dream of being arrested by you.
Now get out of here. I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many, many adventures?
Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
He ain't famous anymore.
Words hurt, Solitary Bill.
I'm a huge fan. I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet and Clank holo game.
The what?
What?
You know, the game based on that incident with you and that lawn bags.
Oh,
This is
you
very
must be
meta.
the Holofilm. Yeah, it's pretty good, if you like all CG.
No, I mean the game.
Is this
It's
game
based on a
self-referencing
holofilm.
right now?
Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison.
They're making a game based on a holofilm based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me. Oh, this is my fault. I've been away from my adoring public in this forsaken place too long. And now, no one will ever hear my side.
I'd like to hear your side, Captain.
This is kind of crazy.
Well, then sit down, wary criminal, and I'll tell you a story. It all started with a hapless lombax named Ratchet.
So, according to Quark, like, this is just super meta. We're playing a game based on... What? This is the game that is based on a movie that is based on his life, which is just the game. It's like a circle. You know what I mean? Like, it all comes back to this. This is the game. Like, I don't know if that made any sense, but
You're here.
super self-referential. Very silly.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers we're talking about. Captain Quark will be there.
No leaving the garage until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that bolt crank.
Alright, we're into some gameplay.
Does that ship look mag-lifted to you? Get on that bolt crank. Come on.
So this is Ratchet and Clank 2016. I'm specifically saying 2016 because Ratchet and Clank is actually a game franchise and series that is like at this point 20 years old. I think Ratchet and Clank, like the original, came out in 2002. So this is like kind of like a reboot, reimagining of the very first game. It follows, from my memory, it follows a lot of the same beats that the first game followed regarding like worlds and weapons and the main villain, I'm quite sure. So yeah, it's like a reboot, reimagining sort of thing. The continuity of the games, Ratchet and Clank games, because of this game is very confusing to me because there's a lot of Ratchet and Clank games. So I don't know if this game takes the place of the original Ratchet and Clank that came out in 2002 in the continuity, you know? Like, I don't know if this game makes that game void.
Avionics fried, CPU fried, even the gosh darn gravity coils fried. Oh, you really did it. Okay, let's see if these new Versa bombs.
But nonetheless, the Ratchet and Clank games are super fun.
Something flashing?
So we'll probably, I might go through all of them on the channel. I think you can actually play through all of them through the PlayStation Plus streaming service. I think all of them are in the streaming library. So I actually have this game, you know, the game we're playing right now. I have it on disc, so I'm not streaming it. But I think the older ones are, like Ratchet and Clank 2, 3, and however many more there are. So maybe we'll do that for the channel.
Friendly people, beautiful desert, all the barbecued sand toads you could ever eat. Some people don't appreciate
But
what they have, I suppose.
what I definitely want to do after completing this game on the channel is play the newest Ratchet and Clank installment, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I haven't played that. That'll be a completely blind playthrough. But this game I've played before, so it's not blind. So this is not a blind playthrough at all. But the last time I played it was when it came out in 2016, so I don't really remember all too well what we'll be getting into. You tend to be rewarded in this game franchise for exploring, or at least going off the beaten path, so.
Ratchet did not have the key component required to help him traverse the ionized surface. Magna boots.
So we're gonna try and do that. But that ramp up there, we need an item called the Magna Boots. We can hear Quark right now. We can hear Quark right now narrating what's going on.
Ratchet knew he faced mortal peril. Should he find himself on the verge of death, he'd need to find nanotech to heal.
I used that stuff after a bank robbery once. It healed like 3 out of 5 gunshot wounds.
Sort of just listening to what they're saying. We did just pick up a card. Let's see. Card collection.
Big Al here. You've just collected your first holo card.
First holo card.
You can earn single holo cards by defeating enemies.
Okay.
Or you can explore secret areas to find packs of 3. Your goal is to complete a whole set of holo cards.
Okay, so let's open this up. Omni Wrench 8000. A magnetized wrench that will attract nearby bolts. It can also be used to turn cranks and attack enemies. So these cards, like I don't remember what we get from them, but they do offer a like some lore. For example, that card, when we flipped it, it tells us like little details as well as a description, but at the very bottom it says first appearance Ratchet and Clank 2002. So of course that's referencing the first ever Ratchet and Clank game that came out in 2002 that I was just briefly talking about earlier. So it's like, you know, just cool like bits of lore, and if I remember correctly, which I might not be, collecting sets of cards, like for example that Omni Wrench, collecting the full set, all 3 cards for that set will net us upgrade to our wrench.
Look at him smashing crates. The hubris.
because what it's like, I don't want to talk while they're talking, but
Hey, who's telling the story here?
so for example, in the card it said that in the description it will attract nearby bolts.
Enemies vanquished.
So
Forged ahead.
like, yeah, there's bolts that are like flying towards us now. We don't have to like be right on top of them in order to collect them. Bolts in this game franchise is like the game's currency. It's like money. So, and you need money to obviously buy things, and as well as, if I remember correctly, to upgrade your weapons on top of other things. So, being able to have bolts magnetized towards us is pretty good. It makes stockpiling money a lot less of an inconvenience. I'm always looking around. All right. So it sounds like this is the Ranger tryouts. Okay. So we see images of Captain Quark here. From my memory, Captain Quark is supposed to be like this series, like superhero kind of character, you know? Celebrity superhero kind of character. So we're just running a course right now.
And my specialty is brute force. Let's see how well you can bash these. Hey, that was pretty good. Keep moving. It's time to get our hands on some firepower.
Okay.
Go ahead and grab a fusion grenade glove from this Gadgetron vendor.
All right. Press X to purchase the fusion grenade. It's gonna be our first weapon of the game, apart from our wrench. Our first ranged weapon, at least. Purchase successful. Buy and upgrade weapons at any Gadgetron vendor. All right.
Awesome. Next step, blow stuff up.
So we press R2. We can also aim by holding L2. So these little the hell was that? This right crate on my side, those are ammo crates.
As evidenced by the large amounts of ammunition left sitting around in crates.
We can still throw our wrench.
Sage advice, if you will, from your humble galactic protector. In order to spice things up, we've armed these dummies with Gadgetron flamethrowers. Our lawyers are totally cool with this.
Can I hit the
Good job, recruit. You may just be the next
these
galactic
robots?
ranger. Head to the final challenge.
I only have 3 grenades, 2 grenades, so let's grab this ammo ASAP.
It's time for the final challenge.
I think I have full health, so I'll leave that sitting there.
You just might be our next galactic ranger. Or... One down.
Okay, they're giving me money, so I want to make sure to grab it.
Whoa, looks like some angry toads.
Since this game isn't really... Alright, level up. Defeat enemies to increase your maximum health. I honestly did not remember that there's an XP system in this game. Like I was saying, since this game really isn't a first-person shooter game, it's more of an action-adventure game, the game kind of aims for you.
Huh, that wasn't so bad.
Like, as long as you have your enemies centered, and I'm gonna wait for more ammo crates. Let's see if I can. As long as you sort of have enemies on the center of your screen, and then when you click your aim mechanic, it'll sort of like auto-aim towards them, unless you're using the wrench. But with weapons, it'll sort of auto-aim for you, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the savior of Solana, Captain.
Alright, well, since my PlayStation said that this is a blocked screen,
Hello
Block scene. I'm gonna assume that this is a movie cutscene, like I had mentioned before. I'm gonna lower the volume here, see if we can get away with it without getting any copyright claims. Let's just lower the volume. Subtitles are on, so if you read fast enough, you can read what they're saying. So, Quark is, as you can tell from his body language, a very eccentric and dramatic character. Poor Ratchet. They're listing off Ratchet's illegal activities, his rap sheet, and why he can't be a member of their, like, police force, hero force, something like that. Don't quote me. I'm not privy to the actual lore of the series right now. But it's safe to say Ratchet kind of wants to be like Quark, you know? Ratchet's tired of being on this planet in that garage, that workshop, day in and day out. He wants something more for his life. All right, it says recording resumed. Let's bump that volume back up.
The helpless defect knew that his best chance for survival lay with the facility's ventilation system. If he could just run to the vent, he might just make it out of there alive.
So now we have control of Clank. Clank is obviously a robot. He was meant to be, you know, one of those larger evil robots that does the bidding of our game's villain, but he's a defective robot. That's why he's so small. From my understanding, at least. I was looking at my phone, so wasn't paying it the utmost attention to what they were saying.
The feeble defect knew that if he were to survive, he would have to throw a bomb at whatever lay in his path.
Yeah, so that's what Quark is saying right now.
Springbot ahead of him and knew that with this handy device in his arsenal, he could now defeat the deadliest of forces, gravity. The hopeless defect had to throw a springbot, but where and how?
So, a lot of the combat portions of the game are going to take place when you're in control of Ratchet, and the puzzles will take place when you're in charge, when you're controlling Clank. Let's pick this up and take it with us, see what we can do with it. Nothing, apparently. Cutscene. Alright. Alright. That's not good.
Oh my.
Quit your running, you useless piece of scrap.
That's not nice. I don't know why they're, or at least why this guy is intent on killing Clank. What's the problem? I mean, he's defective, but...
Get back here and let's settle this. Warbot to Warbot.
He's a defective warbot, but come on now. It ain't that serious, is it?
Oh no, water.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do some more puzzles.
Suddenly, the defect spotted a power bot. This device could power up a variety of machines, but where should he throw it?
You're like really good at adding drama, man.
Thank you, Shiv. I pride myself on my penchant for storytelling.
So also like how
Get away from me, Chairman. I've got him right.
Because like the whole theme behind the game is that Quark is telling the story of what happened. You hear Quark a lot throughout the game, like narrating, and sometimes you get a little confused as to what to do, and he'll basically say what needs to be done, you know, since he's storytelling right now. So it's helpful if you get confused or turned around.
That was not so hard.
All right, getting chased again.
Run from me.
Not that brute again.
Ooh, got me. This first bit of damage we took as Clank. Oh, all right. I'm choking right now.
I'm gonna rip you apart. Sprocket.
I hope I don't die.
Sprocket.
I don't want to die in the first episode and have to already start a death count. All right, we're good. Oh, block scene again. Let's lower the volume once again. Hopefully we can get away with it. Once again, I repeat, certain cutscenes in this game are also in the Ratchet & Clank 2016 movie. So it counts as a movie scene. So you might get claimed on YouTube, and I don't know how that would affect me on Twitch. So I'm just gonna lower the volume, try and get away with it, try and skeet by, see what happens. All right, let's bump the volume back up. Okay, we're gonna bump it right back down. Got thrown into another scene that might be in the film. So Clank, once again, is a deformed warbot. He made it out of the factory. His ship took damage while he's escaping, and well, looks like he's crash landing on Ratchet's planet. Since at this point we do know that Ratchet is the adventurous type, it was safe to assume he's gonna go and investigate, and he is. What is that? He has a grappling hook? I don't remember being able to use a grappling hook in gameplay. Oh, good guy Ratchet. That works. Once again, please, guys, read along. Subtitles are there. Trying to avoid getting these videos and stuff claimed during these cutscenes that we can't. That the PS5 is telling us that we can't record.
On in the garage. The answer to all these questions was yes.
All right, hang on. I'll get us back to the garage.
All right. We don't get anything. I guess these guys aren't hostile. Now, on the channel, what I usually like to do is keep on going in the video until I complete a world, level, stage, maybe defeat a boss, like how I treat my It Takes Two Let's Play with Ale. So I'm not really sure where the cutoff is gonna be for the Ratchet and Clank series. Maybe when we clear out a world, we'll do it like that. I think it's too early to. It's way too early to call it, right? It's only been 24 minutes, yeah. Okay.
Large gaps where child's play to Ratchet. All he would need to get across is a trusty swing shot and a little bravado.
How do I?
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Okay.
Fortunately for our furry hero, a convenient
That's a gun.
crate provided Ratchet with a combustor.
Combustor.
Nice, a combustor.
So we can switch guns with our D-pad. I'm sure that we can select.
Something to open the door.
I'm sure we can select which weapons we want to be there once we upgrade. You know, once we have more weapons in our arsenal. So up is our grenades. Right is our combustor. Let's get some ammo here. Okay. So the combustor is gonna operate like our assault rifle, submachine gun weapon in the game. The old reliable sort of gun. That's what it operates as.
Uh-oh, Blarg. What are they doing here? I have information in my databanks that poses a threat to Chairman Drek. He must have tracked my position to your planet so he could get it back.
Whereas,
Ratchet had to think fast. Perhaps the hook shot would solve his current conundrum.
whereas our
Grim, listen to me.
Ooh.
I want you to lock the garage doors and then head down into the shelter. I'll be there as soon as I can.
the fusion grenades that we have will operate as
Pathway, hurt, confused, and alone.
like some burst damage or maybe some crowd control if we have multiple enemies that are near each other.
I think that's all of them.
Also, I'm sure you guys just saw when we had the combustor out, I was able to do an evasive like jump, a flip.
Is that a Blarg dropship?
So while aiming,
To be exact, also known as the dropship of death. Great.
I feel like our fusion grenades would be way better here against this dropship. Let's see if we can get some ammo for it. Yep, there we go. That's not good. Okay, that was good. Okay.
Done, Ratchet.
I'm not sure how enemy damage output is in this game, especially because I'm playing on hard mode. So I'm trying to give a lot of these enemies a lot of respect so that I don't get caught slipping. Might as well just farm this for ammo, right? We're full. We're full on combustor ammo. Okay. Alright.
All the jobs Griff could have given us. We gotta look for some defect.
The Blarg are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
Oh, that was an explosive. I'm an idiot. I thought it was a ammo crate.
Just hold tight, Grim.
Now I'm low health. Okay, there's some health right there. Okay. Since they're close. Alright, let's switch now.
Incoming dropship detected. More bots.
I'm down in the shelter. Ratchet, this place is a mess. Disassembled weapons and engine parts everywhere. Didn't you tell me you were gonna clean it up last week?
Yes.
All right.
About that. Got held up on a project.
Oh, I'm hurt. I need ammo. Ah! I need health, I mean.
Not anywhere. I have it bookmarked.
What's this? Fun with singularities and other cataclysmic events.
That's really more for educational purposes. It is always good to meet a fellow academic. Really, I just look at the pictures and then, you know.
I think I might die on one shot. I have 4 health. Okay. We're good.
All right,
We
Grim,
survived.
coast is clear. Can you open up?
Ratchet, what in Sony's name just exploded?
Sorry about that, Grim. Listen, get my tools ready. I just found something in the desert I need to look at. Interesting. What kind of factory is this? This? No, this is just a garage. Lived here since I was a kid. Come on, let's get you fixed up.
All right. A bit messy and
We were safe. Clank explained
lower the volume again.
all of the-
So we got Ratchet fixing Clank up here. The Galactic Rangers, that's what he was trying out for. I said the police force, or hero squad, some bullshit. The Galactic Rangers, that's what Ratchet was trying out for. Ratchet's trying to convince Clank that he's capable of going on a dangerous mission to help Clank out. All right. All right. So much for our ship, right? This game is funny. All right. Made it to a new planet. Let's bump the volume back up. Should be good.
Well, it's damaged, but I fixed worse. Come on, maybe there's someone in town who can help us.
All right. We're going to pause it there. We got 3 of those little gems. Check the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. We got 2.8k bolts, 0 golden bolts, and 3 of those little gems. I don't remember what those gems do, but I'm sure we're gonna find out later. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Not too long, but short and sweet. Yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, this is Ratchet and Clank. This is episode 1. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll catch you on the next one.